That was like my ancient overlay. Let me play a playlist really quick. This one seems good. Hello! How's everyone on Friday? See, chat, I'm abiding to my schedule. Except I'm late every day. But, you know, things never change. But, how's everyone? Hello for those who are already here. Oh, fine, thank you. Snide went to bed. Good night. Pastel, how are you? Shark Bear Gator 999. Yeah, we plan on playing Slay the Princess. I was recommended this by Pastel, and a lot of people were talking about it in my Hey Tsu, can you play a certain game, please? Channel in my stream, or in my stream Discord. I don't want to go straight into slaying princesses, though. I'm subbed and you got an ad! Oh, those are pre-roll ads, don't worry. I don't do any more ads, just the one and then I'm done! You keep playing games I want to play myself? I'm gonna have a lot of VODs to watch next week. You know, the biggest thing, I'm surprised, I had this conversation with one of my friends. They're like, yeah, I don't really publish my VODs on YouTube. I don't think people would watch it. There's like, the performance of my VODs have genuinely surprised me. Especially like Fear and Hunger, Mouthwashing, and like, especially like the one-off like horror games. Like, people actually click them. People are like genuinely interested in it. So it makes you like, wow. Maybe it was like a good, not a good investment, but like, yeah, I guess a good investment of my time. Labbot, can you hear me? Yeah, VODs are pretty good, but VODs also allows me to review, like, again, it allows me to review, like, I guess my, like, whatever I'm doing on stream, right? Because, like, when, like, streams feel off to me, I would, like, listen to it, and I'm just reacting. I'm like, what the fuck am I saying? I really am, like, a stream of consciousness. Like, no matter what is going on, I'm filling in the void with, like, literally just me yapping. But yeah, VODs have been, like, I don't know, super helpful. Like, even today, I was like, someone commented on my video? Who are you people? This isn't, like, the same culprits. Like, it isn't Biaxel being like, ha, what are you doing? Ha, you don't upload VODs kind of thing. Like, someone... And it wasn't even like at the start of the VOD or like towards the end of the VOD, right? Where people skip around. This was like 3/4 into it. I'm like, people are paying attention to me? You know, maybe YouTube is a good thing. Maybe, I don't know why I ignored it in the first place. Maybe it's time for me to upload like those like silly dumb TikToks. Hi, Dianthea. How are you? Also, chat, I gotta be real with you. I'm lying. I didn't eat a Chili's Triple Dipper sampler. I ate something else, but I also cannot pronounce it, and I'd rather not embarrass myself by trying to say it, because it is not in a tongue that I know. But yeah, how is everyone tonight? Has anybody else played Slay the Princess? I feel like I've seen other VTubers play it, and like Hololive. I know that, like, I've seen, like, I skirted around a Shiori VOD. There's like a lot of like vocal dialogue, so like I have the game installed, but I'm not sure if I want to play it at least today. So this is like a game that is currently on my back burner, at least for now, until we figure out like if that's like the direction we want to take today. But hello, Dianthea. Also, let me open something. Yeah, I saw! I thought you were a real Shiori, and now you tell me you haven't seen all her stuff because it's a game that I was interested in. I can't. I don't want to be spoiled. That's why I had to, like, watch the first one, like, oh, this is that game. I can't watch it anymore. I don't want to know how it ends. And then I'm gonna have the experience ruined. You know, that's why, for mouthwashing, I didn't watch the Fauna VOD, I didn't watch the Doobie VOD, and I didn't watch the Shiori VOD until I played it myself. so I could go back, watch those VODs, and live it vicariously. It's like all those people who like play Outer Wilds and like, or like any, literally any game, Final Fantasy 14, where they would watch like people react to like the cutscenes, so they could live through it too. So they could be like, wow, I remember when I shat my pants during this part. They're just like me. They're shitting their pants too. Many YouTube thumbnails. But I feel like, I don't know, this game's very, it's a super narrative-focused game. And it's not even like a narrative-focused game, and like, there's a lot of comparisons to Doki Doki Literature Club. And in fact, when I was purchasing this game, I was looking at like games that like bundles, right? Where this game was paired with. And I was like, that's literally just Doki Doki Literature Club. Sis is yapping points at self. Yeah, I'm yapping. I'm yapping. Man, I feel at least like a little more energetic today. Cause like, I did have some good rest. I woke up around, you know, normal people time being 12 p.m., right? That's when normal people wake up. I even took a nap too. Spend most of my day bed rotting. As I should. I deserve it. I feel like a real online content creator. And what I mean by content creator, I'm just yapping online. Medieval, it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like medieval, it's not like Doki Doki Literature Club in the way it's meta, where it's like the whole Monica stuff, where like she knows it's a visual novel. I just know it's meta in a way that like, the princess isn't the only character, if that makes sense. This is the funger of Doki Doki. You know what? That seems like a pretty good assertion. Hi Zanji, how are you? Speaking of Zanji, I can't lie. I was debating whether or not be like, maybe I can move stream to like, maybe I could just not have stream today and just play Deadlock. Cause I realized something. I forgot that I had something on Sunday, so it actually put a dent into my plans. I originally was planning to go to an anime expo, to an anime convention, right? Turns out, I'm busy that day. So when I said, oh yeah, Sunday's actually not gonna be a real stream. Sunday can't be a stream. I can stream. I'm gonna be home, because I can't go anywhere. I want to go to an anime convention. I want to spend all my money. I gotta play the new patch. They buffed Ivy. Her spirit scaling is better now. Whatever that means. So yeah, I'm still debating whether or not I should just like end now, continue Sunday. But I feel like I'm also like doing some like good momentum, but we'll see. Huh. There were 2 lines for Ivy. It was increased spirit scaling, increased spirit whatever, and that's all I know. Hi Lumi, how are you? New Tsuwon stream just dropped. Yeah, new Tsuwon stream just dropped. How's everyone? Ivy's all I've played. You know, for the people that have played Ivy, and exclusively played Ivy, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, that's all I know. She attracts a certain type of people. Bro, it's for her W? I don't know what a W is. My shit's binding to 1, 2, 3, 4. I play Madfather and Misao. I know Madfather. I have no idea what Misao is. I know what Course Party is. But no, Zanji, it improves her gun build. I press those vines so many times. You know, but also playing like Madfather at Corpse Party, and I'm assuming Masao's another like JRPG maker game. Like, I feel like that's also like on track where this channel is becoming. So I'm like, perhaps I can play. I woke up at 3 a.m. decided to take a short nap at midday to make up for it, then woke up at the short nap. I'm so screwed. See, this is what happens. When you wake up in the middle of the night, like between the hours of like 3 a.m. and like 5 a.m., there's no point. There's genuinely no point in terms of like going to bed. Just stay up. You just have an extra hour in the morning. I want to have a moment like Black Lagoon where I kiss with Sig. I can't. This is just me just confusing two titles that have the name Black in it, but they were released around the same time. But whenever, maybe it's the brain rot. I always mistake it for Bible Black. But they also nerfed her because you can Phantom Striker ult. You know what you're doing with Ivy? Especially with the gun build? You're not flying around. You're pressing W and you're holding left click. I'm not flying. That's what the gun's for. But yeah, chat. Maybe Bible Black. I'm sliding a lot. You're also sliding a lot, but you're still holding W. Let me drink my drink really quick, and then perhaps I could start this game. Perhaps. I'm getting scared about this game though, cause like, well, I already bought it, so I don't know. The one thing I'm afraid though is that this game has a lot of dialogue, and it's a lot of me listening. So I can't even be yapping. I'm just reacting to what the narrator says and what the princess says. Also, isn't there like tons of endings too? I don't know. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. People are playing League again because Faker, one of my friends, are relapsing. Ow, Oni! I'm banning the word Ao Oni. So many times I've heard of Ao Oni. I know of Ao Oni. That game with that stupid blue monster guy. You can't convince me. Ao Oni has been like my demon for like even before Master Duel. I will eat you alive. That's what Ao Oni said in the game. That's what he does. You know, I've had friends that like have actual parties talking about worlds. And my mod, Gin, also told me, like, I think like last Saturday when they were having worlds, how he skipped out on like a little sleepover event party thing from his friends. And how they were like staying up till like 3 AM to watch worlds. I can never do that. Honestly, I think I just never got into esports entirely. I think the only thing I like actually paid attention to is like fighting game stuff. But I think with fighting games, like the culture between like fighting games and like esports, like, you know, watching like a Dota match or like a Counter-Strike match is so different, right? The commentating and like the hype is so, there's like an actual disparity between the two. And I feel like my values align with the FGC. Why can't I stop thinking about Inomai Inanis? I haven't watched her in 3 years. She's your Oshi. She's your Kami Oshi. And it's fine if you have a Kami Oshi. I still think about Amelia Watson. Even though she's gone, not of this world, I still think about her. Anyway, look at these doobie emotes I have. Look at this. Anyway, those two statements were not related. You know what? Maybe I'll play Ao Oni if you behave yourself. I still think about Lulu. Why? Dog, I'm pretty sure T1's win was rigged to keep that decrepit game alive. You know, people, I don't know. I think there's an actual conversation that it might be Stockholm Syndrome. How does League get new players every... I guess there's like a... It's a free game. Everybody's talked about it, right? It's like... Have you heard about the term crabs in a bucket? So crabs in a bucket is a term where like, if I'm not having a good time, you're not gonna have a good time either, right? Because when crabs like go near the top of the bucket, other crabs pull them in. You know, it's kind of like that same like premise, right? It's like, I'm playing League, I'm not having a good time, How can I maximize the world's suffering? Oh, hey, do you want to play a free game? Oh, don't worry. There's a lot of nice characters too. Why don't you try it? Look at this character, her name's Ari, right? And then they start playing, they get in too deep, and they spend $500 on an Ari skin. That's what happens. Also, Yama, saying I still thinking about Lulu, I can't, 2 streams ago, fucking, I don't know what happened or how we led to it, but there were countless people. One of them was Rai Rai's fault. John Barry, I think. I forgot the names exactly, but man, people were talking about Yordles in a way that I feel like I can't mention on stream. Right? To say to the point, right? So my raid lead, right, for my static in an MMO, right? He was there in that stream too. So when I was raiding today in Final Fantasy XIV, bro kept on bringing up Yordle fucking. I'm not the one who said it. He even screenshotted it, their messages, and shared it with the Discord. I'm not the one saying, it's you guys. Lots of Tristana enjoyers. Lots of Tristana enjoyers. Gun to your head, which Yordle? Vex. Anyway. Yeah, lots of Tristana enjoyers. You know, I thought Lulu would be more common, but seems people love Tristana. I think even one guy mentioned Heimerdinger. Poppy. But it's okay. Poppy's good. Are we having this conversation again? Let me check the viewer list. If I see Mika Nya, it's over for me. I don't think I'd recover. Ugly Poppy skin. Don't worry, chat. My raid lead is not here. Go ahead. Don't go ahead. Stop. You know what? Don't worry. Okay. Tristana, I know she has like that big cannon. Lulu, I played her. She looks like a support character. She's like the one with a little like big pointy hat. Looks like Dark Magician Girl. And Vex, that's the goth one, right? The one that I like. See, I've barely played League of Legends, but like because everybody and their moms plays it, I've like absorbed a lot of information that I should not have absorbed to begin with, right? As my free game, right, that I downloaded and got into was Counter-Strike. So whenever I say things like peek mid, watch long, tease short, nobody gets me. Nobody gets me. But like you just bring up Yordle Onahole and everybody agrees. Society. Bane Nightmare says, Poppy riding a Vaporeon with Renamon Unleash. Mods, kill that guy. Slowly. Make sure they suffer. I am the spy from Team Fortress 2? What does that mean? You know, Team Fortress 2, it was also a game that I like put countless of hours in. But like nowadays, I like think about it and I'm like, damn, why do people still play that game? I feel like it's genuinely... They have made other games since 2007. You can stop playing Team Fortress 2. You can stop. The game is abandoned. It's fire though. Whenever I think of Team Fortress 2, it is Stockholm Syndrome and yaoi. A lot of yaoi. So you main Pyro? I mained Scout. I'm a Scout player, but you know, I always play Sniper too. Again, that's why I started peeking mid in Counter-Strike. Something about peeking on the balcony on 2 Fort gives me like a lot of like... helps me a lot. What? I don't know what that means, Yama. But yeah, I play Scout. I don't know what the other one is, but yeah, I play Scout. All the builds. Flying Guillotine, Sandman, running around with, like, you know, his, like, drinks, too. Those were fun. I play Sniper, too. Again, you can rocket jump, and you play Soldier. Can you at least sticky jump? You could do that, too. Actually, when I play Demo Man, one of my favorite builds is Demo Knight. Yeah, there's a lot of racist bots when you play the game. But that's kind of like, the game's practically like, you know, it's kind of like the Wild West now. It's like exploring those those videos where people explore dead video games. But it's Team Fortress 2. It's a lawless land. Speaking of TF2, have you guys seen that Overwatch Classic is now a thing now? That's releasing this month? That's fucked up. They had Overwatch 1. They stopped Overwatch 1 in favor of Overwatch 2, and now they're bringing back Overwatch 1. Blizzard, Activision, please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And I you know what? Also, I'm still gonna be there playing it. I also have zero idea what to expect. If it's 5v5 or if it's 6v6, what's the point? All the characters have been changed. Yo, BX, how are you? If they stop it at Anna Where's Square, no, they should do it like at the worst point of the game where they introduce Bridget. That'll be funny. RB man, you're sick. You know what? You know what you need? Here's what you do. Get yourself some pho. Get some like emergency. Lay in bed and turn on the TV and put me on. That's like the best medicine. I hope my soothing voice helps you feel better. You are now reminded of Paladins? Oh, Paladins! Featuring Amelia Watson as the announcer? I love Paladins! I've never played Paladins in my life. All I know about Paladins is it was free Overwatch, and it's also free Overwatch with horses. Personally, I have no mood in playing games. I think for me, in terms of video games, I like most of my game playing is like on stream. Otherwise, it's like me logging into like my MMO to do MMO things, or me laying down and playing Pokemon Pocket on my phone. I don't think I have checked out your cosplay, Yama. Paladin's a great game with an awful interface, and everyone thinks it's knockoff Overwatch. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. You know, it may not be knockoff Overwatch now, but let's think about where it started. Okay, I'll check it out. I'm scared to open up Twitter because, like, it's always gonna be, yep, frame one, immediate hentai. But that's the feed that I made! I made this feed brick by brick! Let me just put this in my bookmarks. Yama-chan. I don't know your TL anymore. I don't know your Twitter. I remember Battleborn. Okay, let's be real. Battleborn walked so Deadlock could run. Cause like, if you really think about the gameplay in Battleborn, it's pretty much like it's like old Deadlock. Gearbox deserves a slander. I agree though. I agree. Dude, the thing about Deadlock, the thing about Gearbox is that like when they got the rights to Risk of Rain 2, the amount of shit that, like, in that, like, recent DLC, Seekers of the Storm, absolutely devastated the game. But also, another reason I hate Gearbox, I have many reasons I hate Gearbox. Alright, so we all enjoyed, like, okay, at the time, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1, fun games, right? Borderlands 2 was genuinely a fun experience. Then I played Borderlands 3. It's like they never grew out of, like, 2010's Reddit humor. Right? It was like just, the more jokes they kept on trying to say, like, I just want to put everybody to mute. And I would have had a better experience playing it. I don't want everybody to make MCU-style jokes or, like, Reddit update humor. And then later, right, another reason I hate Gearbox, probably, like, the biggest reason, don't look up Randy Pitchford flash drive. What's the plan that they have for Risk of Rain 2? Also, Lamseo, how are you? I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Him and his smug face. I'm glad the Borderlands movie bombed. It's kind of crazy that in Borderlands... Oh, yeah, I'll look it up soon. It's kind of crazy in Borderlands 1, the movie, or Borderlands the movie, they really said, what are we? Some kind of Borderlands? Like, they just said that. Like, that's like the type of joke I make. But whoever decided to produce the movie was like, yep, this line seems like seems very fitting. Alright. Whoa, what the hell? That's you? Also, whoever took these photos, these are really good photos. Very high quality. Good job, Yama. Title drop. True. Every time I see a title drop, I kind of come a little bit. I feel like there was a better way to say that, but you know, I said what I said. when we were playing Fear and Hungered, every time they say, yeah, it's the fear and hunger, I always, like, my mouth agape, I soy jack face, and I just point. In my motherland. Nice venue, photography's nice, cosplay's nice. Good job, Yama. I haven't cosplayed in forever. Because I had plans to go to the anime convention this week, I was like, should I get cosplay? And then I realized, no, it's literally this weekend, so I cannot cosplay. Watched an anime that did that yesterday and laughed so... my favorite anime title drop is Bocchi the Rock. Because at the end of Bocchi the Rock, Nijika says to Bocchi, Bocchi! Bocchi Zaraku! And then just smiles at Bocchi. And I was like, oh my god, they said it! They said it! That person in the picture is the same one who's also an alcoholic smoker. Alcoholic and being a smoker? Choose one struggle, okay? You can't have both your liver and your lungs to fail you. Come on. Choose one struggle. But I love title drops. Alright, I'll look at the road plan. Overhauling, Chef 2.0, rebound. There's nothing about the bugs. There's literally nothing about the bugs. And just the overall, like, quality of the game. I have no maiden. Struggle sounds more like an accomplishment. You know, I think the biggest thing that I will say probably is, good on me, but I kind of sound like a square, is that I don't like the taste of alcohol. So whenever, like, I have friends who are like, yeah, I'm gonna go out to get some beer, or like, yeah, I got some, you know, some liquor to enjoy the night. You guys enjoy that? Shit tastes like ass. But also, maybe I'm not too adult to understand. Maybe my frontal lobe has yet to finish developing. And also, when it comes to smoking, cigarettes are expensive. I don't got that money. Milk gang rise up. Lumi, that's why I have this struggle. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't drink milk. I thought you fucked. I do fuck with soju. I do fuck with soju. But beer? Liquor? Not a fan. Hard cider? I don't think I've ever had a hard cider. I've had like twisted teas. I've had twisted teas. Those are close enough, kinda. Hard seltzers? Hard seltzers, kinda close. It's because I live in the Northwest. You know, for me, right, living in Southern California, specifically the Los Angeles County, with a very high Asian population, that's why I'm out here drinking, like, sojus. Enjoying myself like a soju bomb, too. Or whatever that is. There are a lot of apple orchards here, so apples are dirt cheap. I don't know what we have down here. Yeah, but, on pastel, but California is the biggest exporter of agricultural goods, so, checkmate, Oregon. Thank you for the water break. Also, to help me feel more energetic, at the right time of 9:30 p.m., I'm drinking a Celsius. Surely that's not gonna be bad for me tonight. You know, staying up, that's fine. I'll just do my homework. Best apple, and why is it Honeycrisp? You know what's the best apple? I like the Fuji apples. They're like big, they're like tart. You can also put them in like food. Whenever I make like Japanese curry, I always like to add some sweetener to it. And it's always like honey and apple. And it adds like a nice flavor to it. I cook a mean katsu curry. I'm just saying. Hello, Coom Chugger. How do you change your names each time? Coconut rum? Like Malibu? Cooking stream when? I always want to do a hot pot stream, but it's always a matter of like logistics that's always like tough for me. Cause like, I need to figure out like where to record me and like a pot of water, boiling pot of water, and where I'm able to like also have ingredients. Fuda apples go hard. I don't know what a Fuda apple is. Would you like me to look it up? I'll go look it up right now. Fuda. F-U-T-A. Oh, yeah, I've tried this apple. This is like really tasty. One of my favorites, in fact. You can't go wrong with a little Fuda, they say. GoPro helmet. Balls. Yo, Coomchucker, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Huh? What? Huh? I don't know. Who said what? But I always want to do a cooking stream. It's just a matter of figuring out the right setup. Like, I've seen, like, some streams, Onigiri, like, her cooking streams are, like, really cool. I know Shuri also had a cooking stream, and it was of very high quality. And it's something that I want to do in the future. I could... Drunk cooking stream? I've been meaning. I've promised a karaoke stream, like, for a while this year. I haven't done it. A drunk karaoke stream, too. I have the soju for it. But it's just something that I need to do. Hot Totsu stream. It's gonna be a good meal. I'm not gonna be a hot... I'm not gonna put any spiders in it. Another one? Yeah, another one. I don't think I've done a drunk karaoke stream this year. Like, I think the last time I did it was, like, sometime last year. Because, like, also, before, too, my room used to be right next to my parents' room, right? So I had, like, a wall separating me, and my parents would yell at me, or text me saying, "Shut the fuck up! if I'm too loud. But now, I live downstairs, away from my parents' room, so I could scream as loud as I want, and so I could really show off my vocal prowess for those karaoke streams. You know? My blood think alcohol is water, and once I drink, what? Yama, I think you should drink more water. In fact, maybe some electrolytes too. Neymar, thank you for the follow. You know, maybe also. Oh, thank you, Neymar. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the nice message. I'm... You know what, but Yama, you know what, also drink some water, get some electrolytes, get some of that Pocari sweat, or whatever that's called. That shit is delicious. The Goon Cave was right there. You think... Goon Cave? What do you mean by Goon Cave? One of the most out-of-pocket things I've said to my friends is that, like, I invited 2 friends over to my house, and because like we just came from locals, and we were just like and we wanted to play card games in my house and drink some boba. So like one thing I did, out of pocket, no reaction. We went into my room. I pointed to like an area in my room, and I said, "Yeah, and that's where I goon, and yeah, we could play right here." So I just like added that, just to throw them off. Did I goon there? No, I goon over there! Yeah, Pocari Sweat is so good. It's like, imagine like Gatorade, but like, it works. It's Gatorade, probably healthier Gatorade, and it works. You have a goon corner, only one? Oh dude, one of my favorite TikToks is that like, so it was like an Omegle thing, right? Where some guy was like talking to this kid, right? I don't know if they're a kid, I don't know how old they are. And they're like, "Where are you right now?" And the way that she described it, right, it was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in my room where my dad always goes." And like in the background, it's like a small room, like a closet-sized room. It's like a leather chair and like a TV in the corner. That's not just a room, kid. You should leave. As the great Coney said, I don't play card games to come, man. Sorry, RV man. How much do they day drink? Day drinking is like, I feel like it's sort of like ubiquitous in like a lot of Asian cultures. Oh, I know Onikoroshi. When I watched the Bochi the Rock, you know the bassist, right? Kikuri. She would always drink it. I'm like, wow. I want to try it, and it's just sake. That's actually really funny. If you don't play card games to come, then why do you brick so much? I don't know. I wish I knew. Hi, Sky the Brine. How are you? 13% alcohol is not very... 13% alcohol, not strong? What the hell? You're crazy! Hey Tsu, I really hope you're doing well, homie. You're still one of my favorite VTubers. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Guys, one day. One day. You know, if I ever make it big, just remember, I'll remember everyone here, and all the support you gave me, and the fact that we talked about... Yordles. I'll remember this. She's a lightweight. Yes, I'm a lightweight. Dude, what? Okay. See, that's the thing. It's also, being smaller is cost effective. Right? Yeah, also 3 beers? That's a lot of beers! Maybe you guys are the alcoholics. But yeah, I'm a lightweight. Being small has its advantages, right? I don't need too much to have a good time. And then when I drink, I get that Asian glow. Like, if you put, like, your, like, hand near my face, you could feel a lot of heat radiating. You're like, damn, this guy's already gone. That was one shot, you're crazy. Those are like water to me. Yeah, but I just don't drink alcohol enough. But maybe I'll drink alcohol again when I have my karaoke stream. I can't wait to talk about how Jax from Mortal Kombat used to be a fat kid when he became a 2K Andy. Soon, you know what? Oh. Hello? Chat? Chat? Hold the line! Ah! What happened? Oh, dude! Okay. This just reminded me of something, because I just died for a second. Dude, I was out there trying to play my silly games earlier this afternoon, and I disconnected several times. And there's something about, like, I don't know, I feel like, am I weird? That, like, I feel like I'm very capable of embarrassing myself in public. I don't feel cringe, right? Of, like, doing some silly things, like, out loud, or saying things out loud to get a reaction. But, when I disconnected from FF14 during a raid, I felt so much shame. Even though I don't know those random people. I was like, no. They think I'm a quitter. But maybe it's because I value the online world more, because that's where the real me is, right, chat? So, my weight is 72 kilograms at the time of those photos. You think I know what 72 kilograms is? I'm from America. Chat, what is 72 kilograms? Are you truly a lightweight? Yes, I'm truly a lightweight. Give me a single beer, I'm done for. But yeah, in terms of like my 5-year plan, in terms of becoming the biggest streamer in the universe, I think I will do I think I will start actually uploading like TikToks. All right, yeah, fine. I'll Google 72 kilograms. 72 kilograms to pounds. 158. 158. And you could drink that much? You drink that much? I did apologize. Also, my ears are gone. What the hell? Bald! Bald! Chat, how's my connection right now? I hope it's okay. I keep on looking at my bitrate, and it's going like 6K, 4K. You know, one thing I hate is the sort of like monopolies that some ISPs have in certain areas. Like, sometimes you literally have no choice on like who you have in your area. So you could be like me, stuck to something shitty like Charter Spectrum, and then just have them like throttle you, or just say no internet at all, no internet. I gotta okay, you know what? I think about like uploading those conspiracy theories, but I'm also afraid of the consequences, right? Like, what type of audience would I garner from that? I can't wait to fill my community with a bunch of schizos. You're gonna go read Faust now? Bro, do you play Limbus Company? Is this what happens? You start playing Limbus Company and then you start looking into Moby Dick and such? Oh, really? I'm sure that would be bad for the audience. Okay, honestly, let's be real, chat. How many of you are schizos? Because maybe, if we already have a good number, it'll probably just feel the same. Faust is from Guilty Gear, not Limbus Company. Faust is a character from Limbus Company, isn't she? Faust, Limbus Company. Yeah, she's the one with the white hair. Guys, what's the other character from Limits Company? The one that, like... What's the word? The one that everybody loves? The... Tan skin... hag... You know what I mean. Oh, you can request a DM. I think you can. I'm a bit drunk, but I can start fed posting if you'd like. What do you mean by fed posting? Are you a glowy? Can't? Not Twitter Blue? You can't DM me because I'm not Twitter Blue? What? Is this how it works? Alright, I'll send you a message. Alright. Skibbity. There you go. Oh, Aldous! Yeah, that's the character! I love hags. The age of 30 is in demand. Hi, Gin. How are you? Gin, we were having a lovely conversation this entire time. We talked about, what did we talk about? Again, this truly is a stream of consciousness. Gin, you just got here. Did you? We have yet to start the game. I wanted to yap for like an hour. Also, dude, Yama, you mentioning Twitter Blue? I hate Twitter Blue, dude. Twitter Blue has made the website unusable, but that's like another reason why I hate Elon Musk. I was like talking to this is like another thing related to VTubing, right? A friend of mine was like, yeah, you need Twitter Blue if you really want to make it out as a VTuber. Cause like your post gets suppressed. You're always the first thing people see in the comment section. No, I'm not. Yeah, sure. But on that site is criminal. That site is terrible. If there's any place I'm building, it's on Twitch, Discord, or Blue Sky, I guess. Blue Sky is such, it's almost there. It's almost there to like becoming like a good platform. But like an image that I saw was like, was so bad. It was like, imagine like those old like Tumblr, like guide to Tumblr stuff with like the same like diction terminologies, right? And the same like energy. It felt like, no, please, let's leave that back in like 2014. They also called Blue Sky post skeets. Hey guys, you want to see my skeet? I've been skeeting all day. I love seeing everybody skeet. That's not a good name. Think about what you're trying to say. My hero knows how to drain the pockets of the masses. He's tied to my... Chugger, you should really consider getting new idols. Oh my god, that really is Don Quixote. And that's a fucking cat. Thank you, Yama. Skeet. Yeah, so yeah, if you do join in Blue Sky, make sure you call post skeets, right? Cause that's the way it is. Everybody's skeeting with each other. As Gin said, he's skeeting. They should retake Twitter. They really should. Take it like forcibly. Let's go to the San Francisco offices and just take it. Bring it back. Reclaim its identity. Skeetober. Alright. Oh, the word tweet. But it's not tweeting. There's like a butterfly. Butterflies don't tweet. They skeet. Come on. Okay, anyway, maybe we should play this game. What did we do? We did like 1 hour of just like what did we do? What did we talk about? Slay the Princess. Does anybody have a good title for Slay the Princess? Because I for sure don't. Wait, Sherry just made a tweet. I need to go check it out. Okay. You know what? I'll keep it as is. We could keep just ate a triple dipper sampler. I'm invincible. Guys, when you go to Chili's, make sure to order this. Get the mozzarella sticks. Get the sliders and get get the southwestern egg rolls. That's like the best meal you could have. Oh, I got a good title. Huh? Who up slayin they princess? Classic. Cause you know I am. I did see the really big Edison tournament. I was gonna actually message Gintaro Zemo about it because I know that guy likes Edison. And it's in LA, so I'm like, do I want to go to that convention and play fucking Edison? Fucking sponsored by Toyota? Maybe. Okay, also, with this format, right? Who up slain they princess? Another thing about Blue Sky, right? One of my first skeets on Blue Sky was, Who up bluein they sky? And because the algorithm fucking sucks in Blue Sky, like 90% of posts I saw were all saying, like, either variations of who up Xing their Y. And I'm like, you make one joke, and that's all they give you. Who made the platform? Was it Jack? Hate that guy. It's got good pricing. You know, I thought about it, right? But I also sold my trap dust shoot. So I'll think about what I would want to play anyway. So that's how the Blue Sky algorithm sucks. If I say one silly thing and that's all I want to see, I don't like that. Anyway, new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Who's played this game before, by the way?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right, chat. What do you want me to do the dialogue, or do you want to hear the voice acting, the lovely voice acting? You know, I'm kind of a VA myself. Do you want to hear my Deku? Let me make myself smaller. There you go. Goon flickering. I should experience it. It adds so much. You just don't think I'm good at it? I get it. I understand. Can you voice act it as Deku? You're on a path in the woods. I can't do it. I gotta put myself in character. Kachan! No, I can't do it right now. Maybe next time, Lamb Seal. Maybe I could add that as a point redeem.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I believe him. What the fuck? There's so much dialogue. What the fuck? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 options. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with ending the world? Do I get some kind of reward? No, I kind of like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. You know, I believe this guy. I believe him. Sweet. I've always wanted off a monarch. Well, he's kind of spitting now. He's kind of spitting. You know what? If if a strange voice is telling me to commit a crime like this, chat, take this from me. Always listen to the voices.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I kind of do want to play Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is a game that I've always been meaning to play.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Wait, I just said, okay, I'll do it. Why are you getting cold feet now, coward? Is it quiet? Boop, boop. Boop. Hello? Is this better? Ah!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'll proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean... yeah, I mean, this game seems pretty easy. I'll just kill the princess.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
This game's not challenging at all. Is this a rogue game? Well, this can be a rogue game. I do have a dagger.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I can be manipulated, chat. I'll let you know that. And you know what? I think the narrator is telling me the truth. I think she's trying to kill me. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Excuse me? I think I'm supposed to kill you. Gotta make sure I got the right address.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Is the voice of the hero supposed to be me? It's breaking my immersion. I'm out here trying to slay some princesses. I'm British? No, 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 no.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
That's what the voices in my head are telling me to do. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yep, it wasn't a joke. Yeah.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She wants to talk to me?
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Hear me out. What if the voice of the hero is also another voice in my head? Huh? Huh? It's like the the angel and the devil on your shoulder saying, "Yeah, you should kill her, and let's try not killing people this time." I mean, she seems like she can't do anything. Let's hear her out. Let's hear her out.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Hi. My name is Sue. Nice to meet you.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Do you guys not have voices that you listen to in your head? Just me? Okay. Yeah, Zanji, I do think someone would do that. Just be on your shoulder, controlling your actions and your destiny.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, a relationship. The worms are back. The worms are back. The worms are back. Oh, it's covering. Chat, what are you? All right, Chad, you're gonna be right here. Now you'll be right behind me, right here. There we go. I think that's good enough, guys. I know it's like a faux pas for Oshis to talk about the relationship, but she's right here. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on me? Coming on to me? They're right behind me, aren't they? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? I think this is a pretty good one. Yeah, like, I know I was here to kill you, and that's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
That's a good question. I've been told things, but I'm not sure if the voices in my head are correct. I have my reasons. Do you think I'd kill you without even knowing why? I think he's spitting. I think he's spitting. Come on. This is a premeditated murder in the first degree. I wouldn't just randomly kill someone. I gotta make sure I have a reason. Alright. I'm gonna say the voices have been telling me.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Yeah, RDMing is not allowed. I've played Trouble in Terrorist Town, and that's very looked down upon. You can't just RDM someone, okay? Not in my RP server. Alright, hear me out. Maybe there's a way for us to compromise, you know? Like, maybe you could, like, half die? You know, maybe. I think this situation's kind of funny. She is locked up here, and I could be like, hey, so, how's the weather? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Are you comfy?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Any honorific? Okay, senpai.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Senpai. Senpai. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How rude. I'm down here trying to have an honest conversation with her, and she's giving me those like one-word messages. It's like seeing a text message and like seeing K. What do you mean K?
Do you?
Oh, I love lying. I love lying.
You're lying.
Fuck! She's on to me!
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
I'm just trying to talk. She got my ass. So, apparently, there's people trying to... They think they're gonna end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
What do you mean? She's gonna die anyway.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna be real
I
with
don't
you.
remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
She's making not a good case for me to help her. Why do you sound creepy? And she's been here a long time. You look awfully fine to me. You don't look dirty. Your hair's still fine. You don't look hungry or sound hungry.
Just how long has she been down here?
That's what I'm saying!
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
You want me to turn off Steam notifications? Do you not want to see Hero Vincent open up Deadlock? I don't know how to turn off Steam notifications. Hold up. Friends in chat. I don't know how. Photos. She's in the basement! Dirt mouth bug! Who gave her food? That's what I'm thinking. Deflect? What are you going to do if I let you out? This is how I would kind of say it. I was hoping you'd tell me. I don't know anything.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Have you not played any other games? You know what? Pastel, maybe I should stop Steam notifications. I think the fact that you saw Mommy Astolfo open up Final Fantasy XIV, that's not a good look on me. Maybe I should turn off... Hey Google, how do you turn off Steam notifications? Go to Steam app. Wait, hold up. Okay. Go to friends. Okay. View friend list. Click the gear icon. Where's the gear icon? You know what, chat? I can't find it, so... You have to deal with it. What the fuck is this? Gosh. Gin says it's on brand. Hold up. I'm on my way to open up Honey Pop 2. This guy owns Honey Pop 2. This guy is gooning to Bejeweled.
I believe her.
You know, also ending the world when you're just one person, that's a daunting task. You think
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Chat, who's your favorite Honey Pop character? For me, right? Which one do I like? The mother-daughter pair? Classic, classic. The teacher? Very nice. I like the secret characters too. The fairy, you could even mingle with the fairy, big fan.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
You know, I've seen people stream Honey Pop. Doki Bird was also streaming Honey Pop. Hey guys, maybe I have a stream idea. Fake fan doesn't know their names. Don't worry, I don't know their names, but I know how they look.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I just want to have a conversation. You seem nice.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Miss, I don't think you're making a good case for me not to murder you right now.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You're right! I agree!
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Maybe. What if she wants to die? Like, let's be real. It sounds like she wants to die. Maybe I should kill her. It's like a win-win. The voices in my head are satisfied, and she gets to die.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
I can't lie, miss, but the voices in my head are making a very good point. Ooh. Excuse me, Sheikah? Rowan? Yeah, I know you opened up web fishing, but I have to talk to her, okay? I gotta think about my dialogue. Anyway, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Guys! Guys! The line! The line! Guys, I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
She uppercutted me!
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
The fuck? Was she plus?
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
You guys hear that? Doggy! He knows I'm getting my ass beat. I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Wait a minute. Am I a lizard? Look at my hand. That's like... Am I a lizard person? Do I have to talk about reptilians again? I'm mashing on wake up 2. I'm spamming, and she's taking advantage of that. She knows I'm minus on everything. Or what the Smash players call it, end lag. Hold up. Let me go talk to my dog really quick. Hey, where are you working? Come here. I grabbed the dog. I'm back.
We can still turn this around.
I'm getting my ass beat, but why do I look like that? Why do I look like that? I'm still concerned. What am I? Give up? Finish the job? Flee and lock her in the basement? Oh, dude, she's beating my ass. I'm gonna die if I don't do something. Yeah, but I am a coward.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Wait, how can she chase me? She's chained. There's like a very, very limited amount of like length that she could travel.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Bro, I'm getting my ass beat. Let me leave.
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless.
So you could have just left at any single point. I didn't have to be here. Is that how you got your food? Is that why you've been fine? You could just leave?
She's free. Hurry.
You know, isn't Muscle Princess a character from Adventure Time?
You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the
Oh,
blade.
I'm not capable of destroying the world. See, chat, this is why the voices in my head are always right. Always listen to them, chat. They're looking out for you, no matter how impulsive the thought.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
You know, yeah, I don't know what that table's really gonna do. I think anybody could just open the door and push the table away.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side.
Also, isn't my fucking jaw dislocated from what she said? She nearly punched my jaw off like a Mortal Kombat character.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Guys!
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
I think we're fine. I think she could stay on the other side. I don't feel safe, chat.
As As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Brother, leave! Why are you here?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Hey, you know, is there any way, like, we can make things right?
Know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Like, I'm so... Can I apologize?
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep? Ain't no... you think I can sleep? Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you. That sounds very heroic. I think I'm gonna try and go to bed.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention.
She's not here. She can't hear. She can't hurt me. She can't hurt me.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Gulp!
Where is she?
She's right behind me, isn't she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
I'm kinda flickering. Are you okay?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Oh, that's the princess. Obviously. She might look a little different, but don't be fooled. That's still our good old princess that we had locked up and tried to murder.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Maybe this is just like a sleep paralysis demon. Like, it's like when you like take too much Benadryl and then you see the Hat Man. Maybe it's like that. She's the Hat Man.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No. No.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
What are you?
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I mean, if you were being honest with me earlier, maybe I would've.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
She's like those like demons that like, when they're near you, they just like suck up your life force. Is she a succubus? Right? That's what they do? Because my body is shutting down.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wait, chapter 2? There's more? I thought I'm done.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Huh?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I thought this is like would take me back to the start, right? And then I would try all the other combinations of choices, right? And then I would have a whole, it'll be the same thing. Chapter 2? Brother, I'm in a time loop.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Yeah, I don't like the way you sound, voice in my head.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid? Voice of the paranoid? Guys, I told you I'm schizo!
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Who's he?
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
You know, I did say on stream that maybe I'll like stop playing some schizo simulators. This is another one. This is more than deja vu. I'm pretty sure that happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Surely it didn't happen. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Like, hypothetically, why should I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Pastel said, how did that happen? Thank you for recommending me a second schizo game.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you all right. Worst decision of our incredibly short life.
Yeah, that's right, voice of the paranoid. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you now.
We tried to slay her, we really did, but she was gonna kill us. It was either lock her in the basement or let her finish beating us to death. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
They had the title drop and the inverse of the title drop? Oh my god. Game.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Were you just mocking me? When he said, what's the point of doing anything, he like raised the pitch of his voice and was like, something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? What the fuck? What? Hey, that was mean.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
That's a good question. Am I in a time loop, or is this like a separate timeline entirely? I don't know. Do
you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Like, what if this iteration's a different princess? I don't know. I never played this game.
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Me and my 3 voices. I could do this.
Just be quick about it.
Just being around here, all my organs shut down. I want to... Why? bro was telling me, yeah, she's just a princess, just like a monarch. Yeah, go kill her. No, she is definitely not just a princess. Tell me the truth.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, okay.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Excuse me, narrator. I sense there's some kind of tension between us, and the only way we can resolve this tension is if we have a little bit of transparency between us. And once we have that transparency and a clear line of communication, maybe then, you know, we can make amends. But until then, you know, we have to establish a clear line of communication.
If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information.
Oh no, again, you don't need to.
What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
I do want to go into this blind, because I want to feel it out. I want to play it out. I want to know what the hell is happening. It has piqued my interest.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already.
Fine,
No,
fine.
You should do anything but that. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
Alright. Well, have you guys played like any kind of like Doggy, have you guys played any kind of like for example Counter-Strike, right? Where like you have to like have a strategy before going into somewhere? You know, sometimes, what if you just keep on doing the same thing? They won't expect it a second time. Also, let me grab my dog again. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's wrong? Why are you barking? Come here. Chat, I have my dog again. My dog's with me. He keeps on going out and keeps on yapping. I'm back. I meant so people who are a little slower at reading know what you said. Oh, okay. No, you don't need to. Hey. Oh. You want to talk to chat? Come here. Let's talk to chat. He's wagging his tail. He wants to talk to the internet. Also, Fish, how are you? So I have my dog with me. You could hear his collar. Say hello. Say hello to chat. Now you're shy? Now you're You licked my mouth! He's a good boy. He's a good boy now. Wait, gross. Oh, he barked a little bit. Sup, homophobe? So, have you seen that image of, like, that dog that's like, I know what you are? Sometimes my dog gives me that same look. I remember, like, I would be playing video games, and I would see, like, I would see my dog, like, in my room, in the corner, just side-eyeing me. Like, he's judging me. I'm just trying to play my silly games. Like, I know he can't say, like, words, right? But I could tell. He's like... He's definitely saying a slur. Right, let me put him on my bed. Good boy. Exactly, Yin. He knows what I am. Oh. Anyway, back to the game.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Yeah, exactly. Why is it my responsibility? Okay, now my dog wants to go outside. Okay, puppy, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go. Come on. Alright guys, the dog's gone. Say goodbye.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
Oh no,
you're
Lapbot.
special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
I don't like all
Just
this
the way things
responsibility.
are.
I don't like all this responsibility. Don't put it all on me. You pulled 2 EX Pikachus? I just got an EX Articuno. And an EX Venusaur. I just need another one. I just need another one. Also, I have the uncanny ability of immediately pressing the wrong card in Wonder Pick. I never get anything good.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us?
Yeah, why are you? You know, again, what you're doing, first, we're not establishing a clear line of communication, you aren't being transparent, and now you're gaslighting us? Manipulating us? Can't believe the audacity.
I don't know, I kinda like being special.
Yeah, but I also like the attention.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is.
I'm just imagining, like, I'm directly arguing with the voices in my head, like it's just me yapping to myself, and people are just watching me.
And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
You know what?
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole
That's
world
all.
is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
You know what? This time, I think I could do it. He called me special. You know what that means, chat? Let's get her ass.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Hey, voice of the paranoid. How can I trust you? If you're saying not to trust anyone, how can I trust that?
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Guys, this is how the room looked like before I got murdered.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Is she behind me?
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Well, hold on. What's that mirror doing there?
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there.
I don't remember this being here.
What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Why is... Narrator, can you please acknowledge the mirror, please?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it.
Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Okay, paranoid. Why would you lie about there not being a mirror when it's clearly right there? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Actually, I do want to look at the mirror. Because I saw how I looked like. I saw my arms. I looked like a reptilian. Just like my classic conspiracy theories. I am an alien from the planet Nibiru.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Nibiru isn't a, what's the word? It isn't just a Yu-Gi-Oh card where someone has 5 summons, you get to wipe out the board. Nibiru is like a thing where it's like a distant planet that, conspiracy theorists have said that will either collide with Earth or aliens come from there. It is the mysterious planet X. So, remember, there's the hollow Earth, where there's an entire world on the inside. There's the flat Earth, where there's an entire world outside the ice wall. And then there's Planet X. Another world that, you know, has a relationship with Earth.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Anyway, why is this all different? Why are you doing this to me? Wait! Wait! You see that? Look over here! Guys! Look! There's people here! They're looking at me! Why are they looking at me? Suwon stare. Suwon stare. Gosh, this reminds me of like that one thing that there was like a hidden thing in Mario, right? Like it was after a ghost level, and then in the distance, in the Mario world, there's just random black figures with like beady white eyes that just stare at you in the distance. And they don't appear anywhere else. Yeah, but, you know, I guess this makes sense in this kind of game, but, you know...
Very different.
Wait, there's more!
He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us...
There's 4 of them!
Calm down. Maybe the 3 of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Hey guys, have you heard about have you guys heard about shadow people?
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Do I take the blade? What if I just... You know what? I have a lot of questions. I'm gonna take the blade just in case. She got my ass last time.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
What's your
weapon.
tulpa's name? It's Pinkie Pie.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
She keeps on screaming,
Something-
and I can't make her stop.
I don't know. Better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Ourselves. You gotta account for the voices.
Those are the words of someone who knows
He's sending us to our death.
I don't like how he is capitalized. I know, like, in biblical texts, they always capitalize he, referring to God.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Where the fuck am I?
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Maybe I'm also paranoid. Maybe that's what I also noticed.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
We go again! We go again!
Okay,
Run back!
we
We're getting the
have a
run back!
plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw the knife? Like, what if I don't, like, stab? Like, what if I throw it at her? Maybe that'll work. Surely.
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
You know what? Maybe I can reason with her. Maybe if I say, what if I convince her to, you know, you can't, I'm doing the motion. Right? That might be easier than me doing it.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left
Guys,
and right.
Am I in hell?
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide.
Not
We're
again!
completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
You know what? I don't feel safe. I kind of want to leave. But, you know, I've played enough Silent Hill. The only way out is through. So our option is go left. So here's the... and go right. I went left because you ain't right. I went right because you left. I went up because you ain't down. And I went down because you ain't up. You know what if I just stay here? Let me think about it. I'm not gonna do anything. Let me think about it.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you
Ah!
are.
What the fuck are
I
you?
told you I was going to find you.
Is this the illusion of choice?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Hi.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
It's for it's for emotional support.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Girl, you look fucked up. What happened?
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh, she wants to break me? I mean...
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
I didn't mean like that!
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart,
Cells.
lungs,
Interlinked.
liver,
Cells.
nerves.
Interlinked. Cells.
Liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then the breath stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Have you ever been in an institution? Cells. Do they keep you in a cell? Cells. When you're not performing your duties, do they keep you in a little box? Cells. Interlinked. Interlinked. What's it like to hold the hand of someone you love? Interlinked. Interlinked. Do they teach you how to feel finger to finger? Interlinked. Interlinked. Do you long for your heart? Interlinked. Interlinked. Do you dream about being interlinked? Interlinked.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
I mean, she's kind of bad, though. I'm gonna roll with you. I kind of like when they're...
Oh, well. Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
She's playing with her food!
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Oh god, there's so much dialogue! I don't think I'm in any position to slay the princess. Let's read the options. Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? You're a lunatic. If you want to work together, can you at least try out this whole organ shutting down situation? You know, if you want to talk, can you, like, stop shutting down my, my organs, please? How about I just kill... I don't... Sir, I don't think we're in any position to kill her. We don't have to be enemies. Maybe we can work... We can be friends, too! I'm just gonna let her? I can leave with her? Maybe we can have a happy ending. I want to know. I want more answers. Why am I here?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Alright, so she needs me! Honestly, she kept on saying, oh, I can't destroy the world. I don't know, you seem like you have the power to shut off organs. I'm pretty sure you can end the world. Hi, Tarpus. Aldrin Walker, how are you? You know, I'm glad the voice of paranoia is back there, making sure my organs still work. I don't think I want to let her out. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
That's a good point. I am alive. That's better than last time. It's better than last time. Good point.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Yeah, you know, my liver is shutting down at the moment, and I don't even drink alcohol. Yeah, she got really big eyes. Some big peepers. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't let you leave. Alright. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
You know, that's a good point. If she does destroy the world, hear me out, she's gotta keep me alive, you know? So, I won't be destroyed. So, I could just let her leave.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
I could be like a good pet, like a dog. Woo! But also, yeah, being around here, I'm still not a fan of the organ shutting stuff.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
I don't feel too good. I can't let you leave. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you do that.
I know. You told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance.
You know, I'm sensing another level of tension. You know, if you want to have a clear line of communication, please have your intentions be clear. You know, we can't obfuscate how we feel on the inside, so please tell me how you feel.
I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
Alright? Yup, alright, thank you for establishing a clear line of communication. You can't get more straightforward than that.
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
I can't let her leave.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
I think that's a good point. People die if you kill them. Did you know that, chat? People die when they're killed. People will die if you do them what you've done to me.
Eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again.
Can you step a little bit back, please? You're all in my face.
All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Yeah, that's kind of a lot. I'm not sure if I could. I don't know about that. You know what? Yeah, you're crazy.
I'm what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
He raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over his chin,
She's all
seeming
on
to
me.
enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
And it's all thanks to the voices inside my head. They keep me alive.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the
I
base
can
of your
feel
neck.
it.
It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. You're fine. Heart,
Lungs, liver, nerves.
your back. Lungs, liver,
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
You know, hear me out. What if I just go for the attack? She won't expect it. She thinks she's in control. Give her like a sucker punch. You know, I'm doing a stabber.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Yeah, just one quick one shot. I got this. I got this.
She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
Alright guys, thank you for coming to my Slay the Princess stream. Clearly, we have slayed the princess. And surely, there's nothing more after this.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Guys, I've made a big mistake.
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stares back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
We did it! She's dead!
Oh. I can stop now, can't I?
Guys, we really did. We slayed the princess.
I can. Finally.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Zanji, to answer your question, bro, what did she ever do to you? Well, she did kill me. And she did stop my organs from functioning. That's a pretty good reason. Like, at this point, it's self-defense.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end eventually, right?
No, it won't.
That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
Oh, I am in hell.
I feel sick.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
You know, we saved the world.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
We did what we were supposed to do.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
You know what? The voice of paranoid, you're the voice of reason. I'm listening to you the entire time. You know what? Yeah, feel anxious? Feel afraid? Yes, sir.
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Why?
Why do you want me not to kill myself?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Wait. Wait. I'ma do it.
You remove the blade from the princess's body.
What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I get to slay myself.
Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Of course I did. Though
I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
You know, I'm a gamer, and gamers don't die. We just respawn. Sorry, Chad, I had to do it.
Plenty, but it's all in your best interest. And the world's, and mine. She's dead, and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
Alright, so when I die, it's a new timeline entirely. But the last new timeline, this timeline, was almost the same as the first timeline. What the fuck is with this game? Where am I? Who am I? What's happening? Who are you?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now? Pretty please? Please, can you tell me your secrets?
No.
Oh. How about now, please?
Still no.
Alright, chat. They won't expect this. I'll ask him the third time. I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not.
Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret now?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Okay, he's actually ignoring me. What the fuck?
That's a grim thought,
Am I not a
isn't it?
creature of biology? Do I not die?
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
Think of the water break.
Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Usually, I don't listen to those voices. But maybe just this once.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Oh, shit! The voices!
Here we go.
Ugh.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith? The Wraith?
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Ugh.
It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Do I get a new voice at least? I'm starting to feel a little alone.
Yes, so it does.
Voice of the cold! Dude, I'm glad I'm getting all these voices. They're like Pokemon at this point.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to.
Lumi says, voice of the fruity. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for the voice of the freaky.
What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
The truth is, chat, I'm the voice of the freaky.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Yeah, and I did it myself!
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your
Oh, bro, you
empty
can't say that word.
words again.
This is not a real word.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah, these woods look a little bit different. These might be the freaky woods.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Okay. Sure. Are you the same guy? We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. You know, I kind of like these loops. It's kind of fun. Shunt. In medicine, a shunt is a hole or a small passage that moves, or allows movement of fluid from one part of the body to another. You can't just gaslight me, chat. Those words aren't real. Fake has definition. You can't fool me. You're just like the narrator. Can't believe it. Can't seem like I can trust. I can't trust anyone. The only people I could trust are the voices in my head. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
I'm not following. What? Shunt. Noun. An act of pushing or shoving something. Again, with the gaslighting. I can't believe it.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
I don't like this guy. I don't like Voice of the Cold. I don't like him.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
You know what? We've been through every iteration. We've killed her, been killed by her. Neither went well. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. You might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
This is like an incursion or something?
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
I agree.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
I haven't just left, but I also don't want to leave.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
I want
It
to
isn't
peep
long
the
before
horror.
you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
I don't know if that's the answer. I really don't.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
You know, are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
I'm sorry.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
So we should let her out.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
Yeah, and where's the blade?
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hallway that right now we can't see behind it. You know what? Last time we questioned it, I was kind of upset about it. Let's approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
We didn't say anything about a mirror.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
I didn't like that noise!
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
I
hand
thought you
grips your
needed
leg
me
in a
alive.
steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Hi!
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
My fucking leg, bro! And see, look, I am a lizard person!
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Hey, chat. I don't know if we can slay the princess right now. I think our foot is broken.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
Oh, like it's that easy?
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
Except that pain hurts.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
She's probably just like staring at me, just like conversing with the voices in my head. She's probably waiting for an answer. Sorry, yeah, I know my leg is broken. I just got a schizo stuff. Don't worry about it.
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You killed me and then I killed you. You know, eye for an eye, you know, water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now it becomes something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
I also don't have the knife, so I don't think I can slay the princess. But you know what I got? I don't think I have anything. Hi, optimistic idiot. How are you? I'm fucking in pain.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Hey? Struggle? Hey. You know, I'm a victim too. You know, I got voices in my head.
Sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
That's true. We can't continue this cycle of violence. It has to end some way.
Funny how she says that like it's a bad thing when it's exactly what she's doing right now.
Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your
Hi,
understanding.
Bloom.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
What did we say about personal space? You're a little bit too close to me. Hi, Carrie. What, does she have a chest? You know, she's not a skeleton. She still has skin. We stabbed her right where the X is. She's just kind of mummified. Let's just say that.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Yes.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
You know, I take that back. I think I'm good. I don't want to save her anymore.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine.
Deep breath.
This is fine. This is fine.
I hope you two are fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
You know, if I'm crazy enough to have these voices, I think I'm crazy enough to convince myself that, I'm okay in the scenario.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Your vision fades.
Ah!
It tears open the membrane of your soul.
You know what she kind of looked like? She kind of looked like the Lich from Adventure Time. You broke my foot!
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates.
She wants me to get up,
inside your
but broke
skull.
my mode of
Her voice is
transportation or
all-encompassing.
mobility.
You feel wrong.
I can't really do that.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Do we have another voice in our head? Ah!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
Not my fault. I found you like that.
We were gonna let you out of it. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
I know you were, but you were only into it for the wrong reasons.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and
You
executioner.
know, hear me out. Who cares about my intentions? We both are going to the same destination. Come on.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you are numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me.
I am very afraid of you. You're right.
And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still
My
slumped
fucking
against the wall,
bone!
trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
You know, I think it might be an easier time if I were just to crawl there.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
You know, I don't think I'm an M.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
I don't like this voice. That's the voice you kind of shut down.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I need to do so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go. 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
You broke my foot and also killed me. I think I'm kind of vindicated in this scenario.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
I've fallen and I...
We did it! We actually did it!
We did it, Reddit! We did it!
Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
That's close enough. I'm kind of like a B+, A- student, you know? If this is okay, this is okay.
What happens now?
If you need what happens now, you wanted this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should be better attention to your head. You laugh. Go on. It's just you and you and you and me.
Me and my voices and the person who has possessed me. I'm sorry. Ah! Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What is happening to me?
Chat! Chat! But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your foot once more.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Good question. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel better with her gone. But I don't. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
And the narrator's gone.
He is.
The voice
Does
stopped.
that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us. Yeah, no voice needling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Yeah, but I've been meaning to look at the mirror.
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
This mirror is mine.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
And I don't have an option not to.
I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. What the fuck am I? You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Am I dying? Am I... I feel like I'm dying.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's a good point. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or... Honestly, I think I'm gonna say nothing. I don't think I have anything useful to contribute. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Oh. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
She turned herself into a concept. Or... I really don't know. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Dude, this girl turned herself into a concept! Funniest shit I've ever seen! Thank you, Gin. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Chat, I don't want to go back. I don't think I can go back. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Fuck, this is a tough decision. I kind of want to wait forever. I really do. You know, she may be terrifying. She is pretty much a horror beyond my comprehension. Like, there's something Lovecraftian about her, but there's like something comforting about her presence that I enjoy. I could always save, you're right, I could always save. I could always save. Yeah, I could just save. You know what? I'm gonna wait forever, chat. It's calling to me. The voice of the freaky.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Yes.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
Dude, I cannot wait to tell the voices what I just went through.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Yes, Mom. Huh? Game? Was it supposed to crash? Excuse me? I am reopening the game right now. So that's forever. That's forever. Let me... when I was opening up Slay the Princess, I almost misclicked and said Slay the Spire. I'm coming back, Queen! Oh! 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 Guys, where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Alright, chat. We're back. You have returned to me, though you were gone mere moments. I never left your side. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Ah! Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Hey, hi, yeah, Prince, I'm having a lot of fun. Note, you can skip previously dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard, or R1 on your controller. I will continue to the cabin. I will continue to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and...
I'm just gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light, and her voice softly carries up the stairs.
I've got to tell her. I have to tell her what she becomes.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Wait,
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm going crazy. Those voices sound different!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Maybe I am going crazy.
Down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Maybe I'm too used to her when she sounds like an actual monster that I kind of forgot how she sounded like. How she normally sounded like.
She's beautiful.
You know,
How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
yeah, maybe I am going crazy.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I will. Do you think the princess sounds different? Yeah, you know, because when I, you know, towards, like a few moments ago, yeah, she sounded very different. You're crazy. I'm being gaslit. That's a different voice. I don't know anymore. I don't know who to trust. I don't know. I'm going crazy. This is like I'm actually gonna have a meltdown chat. Hold on. No. Let's talk.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start this from the top. I want to talk to you, okay? Yeah, what matter? What matter? Pink, red, yellow, blue. Show off your natural hue, flamingo. Oh. You could be multicolored too. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You know, I for this timeline, wherever the fuck I am, let's start on a good foot. You know, on the right foot. Is that the saying? Let's start off on the right toes. Gotta make sure that, like, you know, gotta be friendly.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
You're the crazy ones. She's different. I remember distinctly when I said, hey, what's your name? She said, call me by an honorific.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess, that's normal. Like Mario? So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. If I'm the first person that you've seen for a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, you've been here for a while! Who keeps you safe?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Take responsibility? I think I am taking a little bit of responsibility.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, the voice of the hero seems like the voice of reason. Okay. I'm getting her out of here. I could save you. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No,
You're doing the right thing.
Thank you, voice of the hero. I'm glad my voices validate me.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Well, she broke out of her chains very quickly, so I don't know.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe we could do like a Saw 1 kind of thing, right? Where we like cut off the arm, you know? It worked.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Hey guys, are you aware of Saw 1 Yaoi? So you know how like in Saw 1, it's just two guys and a corpse, just sort of like having a moment between each other, right? That's, yeah, it's kind of romantic in a way. And at the end where he's like, I'll come back for you, I promise. And unfortunately, Jigsaw, he stood up because he was the corpse and said game over. And he never returned to his husband ever again. It's so sad. The guy, the Saw 1 guy is the guy from Freedom. No, I didn't know that. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
I could break these cuffs.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
We're gonna pull a Saw 1.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Hello?
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Let me out, please!
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Miss Princess, I've got bad news.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
You could do it. You broke out in your previous life, in which you killed me, but that's besides the point.
She blinks several hits before raising her arm to her mouth, tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
They didn't do this in Saw 1.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
You know, I don't know, she's having,
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I mean, I know what happens the first time. You know what? She killed me the first time. Maybe we're like an entirely different universe, you know? Where she's eating her own fucking arm. Well, you know what? Let's stop her from eating her arm. Let's save the princess this time.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Look at her beady eyes as I dismember her.
You cut into her flesh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She kind of does look like the autism creature.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
You know, I thought it would be maybe a little different, but who am I? I don't know anymore. I'm the one going crazy.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You good? Do you need like a bandage or anything? You're kind of bleeding a lot.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I mean, voice of the hero, weren't you bothered how she started gnawing at her wrist?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Hey! My agency!
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Chat, should I slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, or I could slay the princess, but also I think I could slay the princess, or slay the princess. Yeah, can we have like a poll mods? Oh, I guess we could warn her. I'll warn her.
Stop that.
Sorry, excuse me, ma'am, but a voice inside my head is controlling my body and it's trying to kill you. I hope that isn't alarming to you.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body leans forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I could slay the princess, but like slaying the princess is also a good option. I guess I'll resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Ow!
It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Yeah, you missed the artery, miss. Aim right there.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
You're really bad at murdering me. I could tell.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Don't worry, she can't leave without me.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. As I fucking kill you. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
You know what? I appreciate the gesture. It makes me happy that you're apologizing.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, at least she feels bad.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
She's
As
crying!
much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Guys, what new schizo voice will I have next? Oh, you don't start... What?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Voice of the smitten? Yeah, I'm kind of smitten, alright.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
You know, maybe she is in love. You know, she really didn't want to kill me.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
That's what I'm... You know what? I like you. I like you. Let's proceed to the cabin. Guys, it's all about love. Love makes the world go round,
Before
or
you
whatever the
begin.
Powerpuff Girl says.
She will lie, she will cheat.
Yeah,
she will do
yeah.
everything in her power to...
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Facts, facts, facts.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
You know what? I can't lie. You see, he's getting insufferable, like immediately.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior
Whoa.
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
He's
I
playing
hope you know
tricks
how
on me
ridiculous
again.
you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Anyway, let's go to the basement. Oh, princess!
Creaks open,
Oh, one second.
revealing an
I'm being
intricate
called right now.
stairwell. gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
My mom just called. Alright. Back to the game!
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
This is a nice basement. I don't think slaying her is any. This is nice!
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
She has like an act. This like. Okay, we went inside the cabin and we have like cobblestone and like. It looked more like ornate than before.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Manipulation? I know what you are. I know what you've done to me, narrator. Oh,
Walk
princess!
downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know, I like this route. It's much better than the absolute horror what we just witnessed last time, where we got murdered twice and we encountered what I would describe as an old god.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Lumi says it isn't love if there isn't a little manipulation. Lumi, I wish for the best for you.
Oh, your
Unless-
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Unless you're the one doing the manipulating.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Queen.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Mm-hmm.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
All right, hear me out. She's kind of giving me everything. Calling me a hero? Like, playing me up? I mean, narrator, you gotta do some work.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
And she remembers me.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
And she also did kill me. But that's besides the point.
Well, she killed us.
Yeah, but she didn't mean it. She apologized, right? If you're killing someone and they're saying sorry, that makes it okay. Like, you could say that in court. Yeah, I killed him, but I felt very bad about it. You're free to go.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Right. We'll do it right this time.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why did you? You know what? I'll tell her what happened. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator, you know, the voice inside of my head, he sent me here to kill you. By taking over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such
drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
I like her spirit!
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I'm not gonna think too much of it. I don't have the voice of paranoia.
That's because she's perfect.
That's what I'm saying!
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You know what? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
You know what? That's true. That really did happen after I died. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh,
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
You know, think about it. She would have ended the world for us. Now, I feel kind of bad for trying to kill her immediately. You know what?
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
That is not a confession. She's saying, you know, if that would make us happy, she would end the world. You know what? I have no feelings one way or one way or the other about the world ending.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
My bad.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
The narrator has been trying their hardest to convince me that she is some sort of monster that has tried to kill me and stop my organs, but she's a nice young lady. But also, I don't have the knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay. Smitten, you're kind of overbearing. You're kind of like Pepe Le Pew.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask her why she killed me. It was self-defense. I completely understood. If I was in that scenario, I'd kill me too. Let's go rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You know, my body is simply a vessel. Everybody has been inside me. The narrator has been inside me. The princess has been inside me. How many voices?
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Her hands fit through as I clutch her with my weird, scaly monster fingers.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
If she could have just escaped to begin with. You fit right through.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm just saying the power of love is how we saved her, chat.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You see, I think people should thank me more often for not trying to kill them, but I don't get any thank yous in real life. Kinda fucked up.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Guys, I'm in love.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
You know what? You're welcome, Lumi. That's the spirit. People should thank me more often.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
That's a good question. Well, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Anything. Anything your heart desires. What do you want to do?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Maybe that's the story, like the spirit of the game. Maybe this entire thing is just a big miscommunication. I've been saying this, chat. If we had a clear line of communication, if we established some sense of transparency, we wouldn't be here. Come on, chat. Think.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
What do you think, ma'am?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
What do you think?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
You can't just say that. You can't be like, come on, there has to be something you want. You know? You can't just pry like that, you know? We'll go with the flow. The motion of the ocean. We can figure the rest later.
That sounds perfect.
The music changed!
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
I finally, out of all these games I've played, I finally have a happy ending. Chat, I deserved this.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
See, chat, you're just jealous that I get to leave with the princess. Yippee!
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Uh-oh.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Well, I can't kill her either.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Well, we didn't just meet her. This is the second time we've met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Technically, 5th time we met her, but the first 3 times were a little fucked up.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
You know, that's the thing about delusions. Being delusional is what keeps me going.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Step back. I think I can open this.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
And they say chivalry is dead.
You place your hand on the door, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
What can I say, chat? I am a tips Fedora. I'm kind of a gentleman, you know.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
This entire time, I forgot the word Riz exists. And now... I don't... W door Riz. You're so right, Lumi. If I remembered the word Riz, I would have been insufferable just earlier. You're not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
We're having a good ending. Let me have this. It's almost 4 hours in. Stream's gonna end. Let me be happy.
You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
That's... I can't believe I'm agreeing with this creep. Yeah, it's our happy ending. I'm going to ignore... Am I saying this out loud? Stop with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We are leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Our happy ending at last.
See, chat? The world isn't ending. Why is the music sounding like this? Chat! Chat!
We did it. What should we do now?
Well, we could go get some food. We could just, you know, enjoy the night together.
Where did everything go?
Chat, what's happening?
Where did he go?
Where's the narrator?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Clearly, Dreon, it's not our meds. We still have the voices in our heads. Hello? Not a... But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Just trust me.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Something's waiting for us. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Excuse me? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You look much better than the last time I've met you.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
You are speaking in riddles, ma'am. Oh shit! Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be.
Hold up, chat.
And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Am I bringing her vessels? And the princess is a vessel for her? Because essentially, like, these arms, whatever this is, keep on grabbing the princess, or whatever the princess become. What the fuck am I doing?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
Me too, princess. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you. I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
I feel like we're the one bringing the end of the world. Giving bodies to an unknown entity seems very much, end of the world kind of thing, you know? Another human sacrifice for an old god. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I worked really hard. I thought I would have my happy ending, but here we are.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
This really is the fear and hunger of Doki likes. The song is very... There's something... It's both creepy, but also comforting in terms of the music. It's like imagine like seeing a biblical angel. That's the type of vibe it gives me. She did like us! That's what she loved me! You know, that... I don't want to say that I don't want to kill her, though. And nor do I want to attack her. But also, I don't want to destroy my body. This is fucked, chat. Do I start over? There's more to this, I know. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
I will give you more vessels.
We will meet again.
Yes. Ah! Why did that scare me twice? Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
Alright. I think that's a good time to end it. This game is captivating. I really like this game. Just the whole idea of it, it's nice. The game's very good. I'm gonna end the stream, but I know there's so many permutations, right, of decisions I could make. So it's something that I do want to look up, and it's do something that I kind of want to enjoy myself. But this game's very good. Thank you, Pastel, for recommending me this game. Oh my god. And that vessel, I will provide her with more bodies. More vessels for the god. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I don't think I'm gonna rate anybody. It's like how after mouthwashing, I spent my time sort of contemplating what I just played. And I'm gonna do that again. So, here's my Discord. Let me give you my YouTube channel if you want to see it. Make sure to subscribe too. Here's my YouTube channel. Oh, it was Blur. I thought Blur was flexing that she won a giveaway. Okay, Blur, if you could hear me, I appreciate it. There's my YouTube. I'm gonna upload the VOD onto YouTube. And, yeah, that's it. Maybe I should, okay. To-do list. I need to make a YouTube command so I could be like !YouTube, and I also need to make a blue sky command. So, because Twitter, here's my Twitter. Twitter fucking sucks. But that's what I have. So yeah, there's my YouTube if you want to subscribe. There's my Discord if you want to join in. And there's my Twitter. Oh, don't worry, I'll do it on my own. But yeah, I'll head out now. I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, Sunday. And yeah, good night, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, is that how I look? I'm not taking up the whole screen. Wait, hold up, chat. Let me fix that. Boop. Goodbye.
You're here to slay her.
Narrator, shut up.
If you don't, it will be the end.
Good
of the
night.
world.